good.
This is going to be the best episode.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Midtown Malfunction. I am Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan D. Adams.
And this is the podcast.
Yeah, man. It's been a week.
It has been a week.
Ugh.
On, outside of Midtown, inside of Midtown.
Dude,
downtown. It's been all over town. It's been a week.
I'm just gonna go ahead and kick the door down. Just by I was accosted. I was harassed by immigration yesterday, and I don't know. I'm still kind of like shaken up from it, like because I got home and immediately medicated. Do we say smoke weed?
I mean, yeah, dude. Dan Alton, I think, has been all on this podcast, hitting bowls and shit.
That's right. Yeah, like that's actually happened on the podcast.
We smoke weed.
Yeah. So I did that immediately afterwards because I mean, holy shit, my nerves were like out to indescribable. So like I don't know that I've like processed it for real yet because like people have like come up and asked me like because I posted about it on Facebook so people know, and they've been like, "Are you okay?" So like really like, "Are you doing okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Like I'm here doing comedy and all that." And I really do think there's like some point in the next few days when I'm taking a shower, I'm just gonna break down crying.
God,
it's coming, dude. I know. Like I have not processed this. I have a headache. I've had a headache since this shit happened, and. Yeah, I'm just thankful that like if things had gone a different way, like I would be in like not a jail like I normally, but in like a facility.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like a bag over my head or some shit.
Also, it was just weird to me because that's why I said it on the mic tonight. I was like, "Who do they think you were, David Ortiz?"
The whole thing was crazy. Like I got physically pulled out of my car, but they asked me to get out of my car pretty fucking fast. Like it was like I actually don't know that I've been asked to get out of the car. Other than the times where I was straight up arrested right after because like they knew like the times I got a DUI and shit. So this was already weird. Like they were dressed like just in normal clothes with just vests on. Like I don't know. It's like when you watch like NCIS and they're doing like the final raid on the house, how they'll be wearing like khakis and like they were just wearing jeans and like a polo with a vest that said police. And when they pulled me over, I immediately was like, this is not Mobile Police Department.
Yeah. Because
they were in like just a normal ass like silver Jeep looking thing and the lights were just in the front. So like you wouldn't have been able to tell at all that this was some sort of like official vehicle. Bro, it's literally like the Gestapo or some shit. Like the secret police pulled me over, bro. Like asking me about warrants and like they had a picture of a guy's mugshot and like, do you know this dude? It's like some dude I do not recognize. I won't say his features or anything because I'm not trying to get into all that. But like I did not know him or recognize him, and I was like, no. And they were like, all right, we're gonna check you out and just make sure you don't have anything on you. And like they had like the same phone with a picture of me, like that mug. If you look on my Facebook, I posted this mug shot on Facebook, and they're like, "Is this you?" Yes, yes, it is me. Yeah, and they were like, "All right, you good, man? Honestly, you good looking for this guy? Like, he did some pretty bad stuff." I was like, "What did he do?" Like, as a concerned citizen, they were like, because earlier they had asked me where I live, and I was like, I live like right. This was at the Chevron. Mm-hmm. So I live like right there. So I'm like, as a concerned member of this community who you see has done nothing wrong and is innocent, like my name has been cleared. Who is this criminal
on the loose in Midtown, specifically in Midtown, obviously.
Like flip the script on him. But I don't know. Yeah, it was all very. I don't want to say traumatic, but I actually don't know how deep the well goes on what effect it's going to have on me yet. Because I'm so done fucking with the cops, man. The cops fucking with me.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh
I
god.
just like to imagine they like take your ID, they like go back to their car, and they like look at it and they're like, Adams must be Cuban.
Yeah, like what is, bro? Dude, I know nothing outside of southern Alabama, like much less another country. But yeah, man, be careful, y'all. ICE is out here. Literally, we live in like the name of this podcast is Midtown Malfunction. This happened up the street from my house. Do with that
Midtown.
what you will.
Yeah, well, then on top of that, we could slide right into our sheriff, Paul Burch. I think that's his name, Paul Burch. He's our head sheriff here in Mobile, Alabama. And he has Halloween decorations.
This went viral outside of Mobile. Like the world saw this.
It's skeletons dressed as like stereotypical Mexicans.
Yeah, sombreros, ponchos.
Yeah, like a 1940s Hollywood movie. And they are being chased by other skeletons dressed as ICE agents. And
comedy.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
You know?
People's pain and families being ripped apart.
And you're the head sheriff. Like, that's crazy.
You're supposed to be. I
would expect someone in like a trailer park outside of like, Centranel or something to do something like that, but I would not expect our sheriff.
I don't know that I wouldn't expect. I don't put anything past anybody anymore, man. After the. There was an event that happened that made a lot of people say a lot of crazy shit on Facebook. And after that happened, I was like, I don't know that there's much that people can say that will really surprise me or be like, man, I wouldn't have expected you to say that, because I've been so surprised by so many people lately.
Yeah.
I'm kind of numb to it now.
I'm just like, man, I just remember when everyone's hatred was like drunken whispers at a bar. And now it's just like, nah, you know what I want for Halloween decorations?
Oh my God,
you're like,
dude,
oh
the
no.
worst thing ever. We were talking because Square Tight Mike and Joe Page and all of them were outside the mic at Square Slurp Society every Thursday. We were standing outside and we were talking about this, and I brought up how this isn't the first time Mobile Police Department has done something distasteful like this. They did the the infamous homeless quilt.
Oh yeah, you showed me that.
If you don't know what that is, it's where they confiscated a bunch of homeless people's like signs, that they hold, asking for help desperately, and they sewed them all together and made a quilt and took a picture of it and posted it. Haha, funny joke. And then before that, they did the convict Christmas tree, which was like a Christmas tree, and the ornaments were mug shots of us.
This is how a lot of people are starting to describe the mothership in Austin, Texas, where it's like too many shitty people who have the freedom to feel shitty or be shitty hanging out in the green room for too long creates an environment of just like anything goes, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
Because like Steph Toloff, what's her name? She's hilarious. I'm probably messing up her name.
There's so many comedians that like I've never heard their names said aloud. Dude, one of my favorite comedians, John Marco. I have known what his actual last name sounds like for maybe 2 weeks, maybe 2.5. Ceresi. I've been saying Cersei this whole time because I've just never heard
John Marco Ceresi.
Ceresi. Yeah.
Damn.
I did not
say that 3 times fast. John Marco Ceresi.
Been a fan of this dude for a while now, and anyway,
yeah. But she was just talking about how she went to. She's like fucking huge right now in New York. Mm-hmm. She's a great comic. She's talking about she went to the mothership, and somebody let her into the green room, and then Joe Rogan got mad and kicked her out. And then she was just basically saying, "I like it was everybody's excuse to say the F word, the slur, not fuck." And then
not the good one.
And how there was like a gay comedian that went on stage and destroyed, and then the next comedian just spent his whole set making fun of him. And it's just like, yeah, it's weird. I feel like eventually that like, because you know it's also weird that I've noticed. Like I feel like. I'm not saying, like, this is not me trying to shit on the business as far as saying they're not doing as well, because obviously they're selling out fucking every show. Yeah. But I do remember when it was like, 6 months in advance you'd had to get tickets to the mothership, and now it's like now it's like they'll promote things and like tickets will still be available like 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out. So it's like, I wonder if socially things are starting to change where people are kind of being like, yeah, it is. Like, I'm a dude, and there's a lot of bro comedians that I love. Like, I love Shane Gillis. I think he's hilarious. I am so tired of bro comedy being this mainstream. It's like people who probably are, like, actual fans of, like, real punk and metal when grunge came out. And they're like, what is this? I don't like this. This isn't Black Flag.
Yeah, we've been seeing some OGs and people come out and vocalize that and be like, this is not... what, like, y'all think y'all are punk rock and this is not punk rock.
Nah.
Like, y'all are bending the knee and kissing rings and shit. No comedian should ever be performing at a fucking political damn super PAC meeting. Like, what RNC?
Mm-hmm. No, it's like Kurt Cobain said, like, apparently he, like, got to the point towards the end that he, like, hated the fan base because he said that the fan base turned into the people that used to bully them in high school. And he's like, he'd look out at the crowd, he's just entertaining like a bunch of frat bros who are like, you know, they're
the people that
looking to fight and get pussy. Like,
I think about that sometimes when I watch college football. Like, I don't know. I don't know every player personally or anything. Just based on my experience as a person that was in high school, football players are generally dicks, and I would be picking my favorite football team, knowing that every single person on that field would have shoved me into a locker if I was in school with them. Like, I know this, like they would. There would be like one, like everybody knows the one football player that's like, oh, he's friends with everybody. That's like super cool. All the rest of them are fucking dicks.
It's always that one that like dies in a car wreck tragically, like after prom, and you're like, oh, of course the best one.
Yeah, but we really do talk about him for the rest of forever. It's like, oh man, like, remember Jonathan, cool. Dude? Yeah, he was dope.
He kind of brought us all together.
Yeah. Like, he really was friends with everybody. Like, when he died, everyone was at his funeral. And, man, I'm sorry I shoved you in the locker all those times.
Brian, who we work with, said that he was that way in high school, where he hung out with everybody. Like, he hung out with
he said that.
Yeah, well, he said that his football friends would like make fun of him sometimes for like the other people he'd hang out with. They're like, why are you hanging out with them? He's like, they're cool. He's like, I smoke weed with them. They're fine. Like, yeah.
If he suffered shame because of it,
well, yeah.
Hey, hold up, real quick, Christian, if you're watching. You fucking took... Those are my shades.
Christian Williams, you took the shades.
Yeah, man. Like, watch him be, like, in the covers over there or some shit.
I mean, there was a vape left over there. I think it's still on the couch. Somebody left a vape.
Well, you have 24 hours to respond, or we'll send you a piece of the vape in the mail.
Yeah,
show you we're not fucking around.
We are recording this on Thursday, October 9th, and this will be posted Friday, October 10th. So if you're watching this the day that this is released, this was recorded at like midnight. This was recorded like 9 hours before you're listening to this right now. The point is, Christian, give him back his glasses.
No, I really don't need the glasses back. But I mean, I will just send you pieces of a vape.
You know, it'd be hilarious.
In the mail. Like,
it'd be hilarious if we book a show out in Grand Rapids, we get all the way out there, and then you get on the car, and he's standing there, and all you say is like, "Where are my glasses?"
Yeah, where are my glasses at?
It'd be funny too.
You already know.
I would love it too if he greeted you while wearing them.
Yeah.
That would be
What
hilarious.
glasses? Just Debo the shit. What glasses?
He's got that body language right now on this podcast.
It's like, oh my God. Have you ever been in a situation like this where it's like you've known a person for a while, like years maybe, and you've always seen them like sitting down or whatever, just chilling or whatever, and there's a situation where like you see how big they really are. Like I feel like it would be like that, where it's like I try to like get chest to chest with Christian. I realize, oh, he's 6'5". I didn't realize that.
It's Noel looking up like.
How long have you been 300 pounds? Always been this big.
No, fucking back to the Paul Burch ice thing.
Oh yeah.
I was coming up with something outside. I came up with like a little bit. It was further because I came up with the slogan that
oh dude,
hell melts ice.
Mm-hmm.
So all these people joining ice are totally just like Christian dudes who think they're doing the right thing. And they're like, hell is totally like waiting for you, bro. Like, what are you doing right now? Like, redeem your soul.
They're
Stop
clearly
that.
on the wrong side.
Like, that's literally like when it's like, and also here's another thing that I don't like about it. Like, if you don't see the trick, like you're literally a chess piece in a billionaire scheme, because it's like you're taking this job because of the money and the benefits. That's why they keep showing them in your face. And there's ads on YouTube being like, hey, if you join ICE, it's $100,000 a year or whatever, $45,000 a year and benefits and blah, 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 and all this stuff and everything. Yeah. So it's like they're like literally convincing poor people to trap other poor people for some benefits.
Yeah. And it's not even like it's things you should expect at a regular job where you don't have to rip a family apart. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we shouldn't. It shouldn't be that they can dangle something like that in front of your face and it makes you drop all the morals and things you believe. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't be in that. Like, you know what? And when stuff like this happens, it makes you like zoom out and see the full picture. It's like, oh, it's on. When we say that, like, man, can't y'all just like make inflation stop? Can't y'all like stop raising prices on shit? And it's like, no, we want y'all to suffer. We want you to be in a situation where we can do like if we want to create a splinter army of like secret soldiers or some shit. And that would basically tell them, like, you're going to have to do some fucked up shit. Like, you're going to have to, like, be a heartless, like, RoboCop, basically. The thing you dangle in front of somebody shouldn't be like, hey, man, $60,000 a year. What? Like, dude.
Yeah.
But that's where we are.
People are so obsessed
that's where they
with
put us.
Because people, we are blood sucking consumers in America. We just like have tubes. There's like literally all these corporations and they have tubes connected to our bodies and they're pumping iPads in us and Netflix accounts and PlayStation controllers and fucking just like whatever you could get. And it's just fucking like it like. You know what I'm saying, though?
They're trying to turn you into this.
Yes, I was in over there looking at you like, what's he doing?
I'm setting up the fucking shot, dude.
Because, dude, it's crazy. In 1999, Fight Club and The Matrix both said, dude, consumerism is going to kill this country. And everybody left the theater going, wasn't that entertaining?
I swear, it's like, dude, it's like we all watched those movies, but we didn't really, like, watch them, did we? Like, because it's like we wouldn't be here, would we?
Yeah.
We would have learned something.
And then all the nerds that saw The Matrix and liked it was like, I'm going to get into computers. They just took some corporate job where they're just like...
Oh, dude, all those people...
Button pressing computers.
All the people that grew up watching Terminator 2 Judgment Day, fucking, it was like, oh, I'm going to get into computers and created AI. Why did you do that? What? Like, you watched fucking Jurassic Park growing up where they were like, just because you just because
can
you
do some shit doesn't mean you should do some, I
like,
can
just
kill
like,
you right now doesn't mean I should kill you right now.
like there's so many reasons why you shouldn't do that.
What the fuck? Like also goddamn like shit, I had it. Oh god damn it. You were before you said Jurassic Park.
I was talking about
damn it. I was thinking about Fight Club, consumerism. Ooh,
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah, like nobody learned the lesson that they created AI.
How sick is this? Video games were originally invented to entertain children, and now people use video game controllers to murder children. To send drones to murder children.
Yep. They look just like they literally are Xbox controllers.
Yeah. They literally use Xbox controllers.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, we really got here, didn't we?
Yeah,
we really did the Ender's Game. Have you read Ender's Game?
No.
It's basically I don't want to spoil it, but when drones happened, I was like, they did Ender's Game.
Yeah.
They did it. Like the books are like Ender's Game came out when like way back. Can we look up when Ender's Game came out? Yeah, we don't. I realize we don't utilize the fact that we have so much
like
technology
right here.
yeah, with the big ass screen display. We can know things immediately. The book. When did that come out? Because I know there's a movie. 1985.
1985. Orson Scott Card. Everybody wanted to be an Orson back then.
Yeah, Orson Scott Card, I think he kind of has some fucked up beliefs and things that he said or whatever. But
well, that's every crazy artist. Like, honestly, I'm like, look at Kanye West. I'm like, at the end of the day, for real, the best artists are like, they're kind of insane people. Like, they really have issues.
But yeah, basically, without getting too crazy into the book, like there's a kid, Andrew Ender Wiggin, that's like the top. They're children, but like he's like the top of his class, like this military academy kind of thing. But this is all like in space in the future and shit. But like they play, or not, it's like a simulation that they train in, and he's like super good in it. And spoiler alert, it turns out that in the simulation that he's been like scoring all these like super, high ranks in or whatever, is the actual war that they're waging against this insectoid race or whatever. So they're basically using drone technology and the innocence of like, because children, like, they don't really, they've been bred since birth, like the birth or whatever, to be, just tactical, whatever. They're basically like the gifted program for violence.
That's crazy.
And like they, without even knowing what they're doing, they're like doing a genocide, basically. It's insane.
Well, I'm actually I just started Fahrenheit 451. Bro, the opening of that book reminded me so much of what's going on with ICE right now. It is crazy. I'm in the first 15 pages, right? And it literally opens up with the main character is in the middle of burning down a fucking house or whatever, I guess a library or something. He's just like burning down this whole thing, and it's like talking about how he's like smiling because he loves the look of the fire and the smell of it and everything, and he's just like, this is like the best, and then he's like walking home proud of what he's done, and he's like, this is my job, like I'm this guy, you know what I mean? And then this like girl, probably like a teenager, like comes outside of her house or whatever, and she just goes up and like starts talking to him and just asking him simple questions, and he's just like, she's weird, like he's in his head, it's like, this chick's weird or whatever, and then she's just like, do you like what you do? And he's like, yeah, I love what I do, like I get to, you know what I mean, I'm doing all this, my job and blah, blah, stuff. And then she's like, oh, are you happy? And he's like, what? I mean, yeah, I'm happy. But then his whole walk home by himself, he's like, happy? Like, of course. Am I happy?
It's like, huh?
Like, yeah, like, is this...
What is that? Fulfilled?
Dude, that first 15 minutes, or first 15 minutes, probably how long it took me to read, but that
I know what you mean.
15 pages of that book is already like, okay, now I see why it's a classic. I'm already in it. I'm like, I can't wait to finish this fucking book.
Yeah, man. And that's what, oh my God. I don't know if we covered it on the podcast, but like I have talked to friends and people about it, like because we had Cliff Notes back in school, like the abbreviated version, but we knew that this is not the full book, and like you are not getting, like we literally use this to cheat. Like you were not supposed to have Cliff Notes, and now kids are like reading summaries, like they're taking all of the like basically scenes where the character is just like ruminating on something, and like we're just getting used to like the way this character thinks or whatever, and they'll like boil it down to just like this happened and then this happened and then he felt sad and then this happened, and I'm like, no, like you're not reading the book, like because like they would miss all of that that you just said, that being the thing that like hooked you in, like oh fuck, they would have just been like, he burned down the building, the girl asked him these questions, and he walked home.
Yeah, it's like
what?
It's
like, no.
It's one thing to watch like the big moment in a movie, like, oh, let's watch that scene for the movie. It's another thing to the emotions you feel that lead up to the thing is the payoff of the thing, the being invested in these fictional characters' lives.
And
like,
it's like, oh, this means a lot to him because like he feels this, and like in his past, his mother this, and he thinks about it all the time. Every time this butterfly comes through, it reminds him, and you know all of this because you spent 3 fucking chapters bored. Like, God, when are we gonna stop talking about this fucking butterfly? Right. And then in the end, it's like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you see the AI actress?
Yeah. I keep trying to scroll past this shit without
knowing. I've straight up started like, not like reporting, but just like on like Instagram, you can hit the option not interested and it'll stop showing. So like, I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because they want you to be obsessed. It's at the point now, like, if people don't understand this, I'm like mind blown. Like, how do you not understand what's happening? They are literally force feeding AI down us to build its power. Like, all of a sudden, every time I scroll, like every third video is fucking AI, and I'm like I'm scrolling past it. Like, I'm obviously not putting watch time on it. I can tell within like 3 seconds, like, oh, this is fake. And then so I keep hitting not interested, you know what I mean, to try to get it off my algorithm. But it's like, it's normalization.
Like, they're making it it's like they know that an overwhelming amount of people are saying like, we don't want this AI. Like, they're saying like, this is AI slop. I see it in the comments all the time, like, this is bullshit, this is AI, like, I can tell, or whatever. A lot of people are saying that, and it's like, if they just keep fucking doing it, they don't, like, they know eventually, like, the way, like, we will stop caring. Like, we're just gonna stop. Like, they're just gonna force it down. Like, they're just gonna normalize it, and then they can move on to something else that we could be outraged about, and then normalize that. And it's like they know we're like this, and we have to stop being like this. Is the problem?
My biggest fear is, as a whole, the people's spirit has already been so neutered that no one's gonna do anything about any of this.
No. We're too comfortable.
My biggest fear, like
they know that if they just threaten to turn the Wi-Fi off for a week, we'll do whatever they say.
Yeah, dude, not me. I could survive like that. Like,
yeah, I feel like it. Like, because we came from a world before, like we're getting older, man. Like, oh God, I hate saying this, but like, they know they can wait us out. Like, the generations of people that were
Rockefellers.
Like, right? Like, people that rode on the bikes with the big wheel.
No, but I'm saying like just their lineage is gonna do like you know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah, those people are gonna like.
They're like my billions are just going right down to this kid, and then
like
to
they're
his
thinking
kid,
in
and his
centuries.
Kid, like,
we're thinking in our lifetimes.
Yeah,
like our little 75s.
Like honestly, the best that you can hope for is, let's say this some idea of the Matrix is real. I hope Neo is like Elon Musk's son. Someone who's gonna inherit, like someone, Barron Trump. I hope an angel touches Barron Trump on the forehead, and he's like, "Whoa!" and he just does the right thing.
You could be the one. It's like, don't change any of your behavior right now, but like, there's going to be a place that you're going to be in, and you will know what to do when you're there.
One day you'll be
that's
called.
All I was gonna say.
One day you'll be called to lead the people, Barron.
Yeah, he's gonna be the John Connor. Mm-hmm. That dude's at a fucking Turning Point USA bullshit right now, dude. It's not.
Oddly enough, it was a child named Barron who made a country fertile again.
All right, Victor.
It's the reverse.
Oh God! Look at his face.
He's like, bro, stop that.
Yeah, he's like, I thought I'd never hear it again.
Nightmares of that. Did you ever read The Giver?
Yes,
bro. One of my favorite books of all time. The Giver is like that. That is like the moment where, like, as a kid, I think like the kids that like that book all smoke weed now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes. And you know what? I'm so glad you said that. I feel. Do you remember what like grade you were in when you read The Giver?
Yeah, I think it was in like the 5th, 6th grade.
See what I mean?
That. Like
it similar. Like I remember, like I was very young when they had us read that book, and now looking back, I'm like, dude, the themes in that book, and like there's no fucking way I was ready to digest that fucking book at that age, dude.
Especially like when they're killing
10,
babies
like,
and shit.
Yeah.
Like I remember reading that as a kid and being like, y'all know what y'all let me read over here?
Yeah, like do y'all realize is this a mistake? And it feels like they did it like as like a demarcation of like, no, y'all are about to be grown. Like we're gonna sneak something in here that's like a switch. It's like they're like y'all about to put on this Dilla beat. Basically, it's like y'all about to experience some adult shit. Going into middle school.
I'll never forget how the book ends too, because like music's illegal, like music's like not a thing, and also people are so numb. Your generations into the world being like this is like, no, this is just like life. And to try to wake people up is to be an enemy of the state. Yeah. Like instantly, it's like something's wrong with you. Why are you trying to?
You're like a terrorist.
Like, yeah, exactly.
That's like a bother.
That's why I love MF Doom, dude. That's his whole character. He's like, your news paints my character as a terrorist, but I'm here to save y'all. Mm-hmm. But fucking, no, so,
they go out on the sled.
Yes, yeah. and then they get down and they're like in the snow, and he's like tired, and they're like stop, and then like the end of the book, he's like in the distance he saw like a little house with like smoke coming out of the chimney, and he swears he heard the sound of music, or maybe it was something else or something like that, and then the book just ends, and you're like, oh, dude, they found freedom.
Yeah,
like,
or just we weren't even. I don't think it even like occurred to us that like this isn't the world, you know. So like when that happened, it was like the end of like The Village, or something, where it was like, oh, all these people are crazy and would appear crazy to a normal person in this universe.
Yeah,
and he just like broke out of it. Like that I don't know, that was really cool. But I really do. I still think that Baby Ryan was not ready for the I won't say child sex scene because that makes it sound nefarious, but two kids did have that. Yeah, they did like have an intimate, and I remember reading it like Ooh,
It's like
they touching each other.
What was that
shit.
movie from back in the day? The Blue Lagoon or something? It was like they had an original one in the '60s, and I think it was remade in the '80s.
Are you not talking about the one where there was the brother and the sister? And
is that the one? There's another one that I can't think of, but it's like a similar thing where it's like you look back then and you're like, strange for adults to be going. It's not like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
like,
them children's, you know. But yeah, I remember the girl had like red hair or something. She was like seen as like like because everybody had the same color hair, but like hers came out red for some reason.
Yeah,
and she was seen as like other because of that. How did she live?
I don't remember.
Because I remember he escapes with like a kid.
Yeah, he saves the baby or whatever that they're supposed to kill.
Yeah.
Because oh man.
This is like, by the way, fifth and sixth grade. Listen to what we're saying. By the way,
I gotta reread that
in this book,
dude. I gotta reread that book because when he gets picked to be the giver, and they're all like, "Whoa!" And then the giver's the old man who teaches him all that shit, and the giver gives him he's like, "Hey, man." Like, I'm about to give you some deep. It's the Morpheus Neo lesson. Like, hey,
you're about to know some shit.
You're about to know
only we know
that everything's a lie, and that this is not freedom at all. Yeah. Do with that what you will. Like,
crazy. I really do feel like there's something similar that happens when you make it to a certain level in politics, because they do kind of.
Yeah, the Manchurian state or whatever that.
Yeah, like they're shown something or told something that makes them be like, "Oh shit, we're not gonna do the revolution, are we?
Well,
we really need things to stay the way they are, don't we?"
There is that theory that because like in the 50s they were using LSD on soldiers and like basic training to try to see if like mind control and like hypnotism. And basically the thing that my grandfather signed up for in the 50s when he did LSD, it was like the reason he did it is because they were specifically trying to see how this new drug and hypnotism worked together, because they wanted to see if they could come up with a mind control drug to win the Cold War. And so my grandfather said they tried to hypnotize him while he was on LSD and all that stuff. But I do wonder if it was just 75 years ago, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You do wonder if they ever did, like, what if there is because you ever see that video of Shaq, like, looking fucking hypnotized?
Oh, dude. I've seen a couple of, there's one of Eminem, there's one of Beyonce.
Where they're literally just like.
Yeah, like they're being like restarted or some shit on live TV.
Like who's behind the camera doing something or showing them something that's like.
Something is happening.
And like, I wonder if there's a level of power where you it's like the scariest thing that happens to you is right before your memory's wiped, you see all the puppet strings attached to you. You know what I mean?
God, man, I don't want to get. We're trying to get famous. We're gonna get there. We're gonna have to run out of a building screaming.
Yeah, I just want like dude. There's people that I look at who did it right. It's like Doug Stanhope, Dave Attell. I would love that level of fame where it's like outside of a comedy club, no one knows me, but in a comedy club, they're like, that's the dude.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I go to Walmart, maybe 3 people recognize me. Eminem goes to Walmart.
Eminem doesn't go to Walmart.
Exactly.
It's not happening.
Exactly.
Eminem sent an employee to Walmart to get his mom's spaghetti.
That's what I always like about like jam band fame. It's like Trey Anastasio goes to Walmart. No one knows who that is. He walks on the campgrounds of Bonnaroo, and he's like a celebrity all of a sudden.
And it's like so selective.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to be a super world famous musician.
Yeah.
When he doesn't feel like it.
Nope.
But I mean, when it's time to do the festival or whatever, he's the man.
Yep.
It's perfect. It's the perfect crime. I love it.
It's the best.
That's what I want.
What else did I have on here? Oh, dude, we got to wrap it up with talking about that Oyster City fight, dude. That shit. We had an almost, and that fight didn't actually happen. We had an almost fight.
But boy, did it almost. My God, it
We had
it
the
had
simmerings
all
of a fight.
yeah, it had all of the fixins. You know, like
The fix.
all it needed was like just a little
God
little
damn, I jumped
spark.
so-
What
Yeah,
happened?
dude, my fucking boxers are like twisted.
Oh yeah,
I'm just uncomfortable. I had to
I don't know how
fix
that
my
keeps
jump.
happening. Like I can tell even in this shot, it's like, yeah, dude, your underwear is riding up.
Awful. I think I got it fixed for now.
Anyway, so you were hosting Oyster City for Mikey.
I was hosting Oyster City for Mikey. Oyster City is a brewery. It's an awesome brewery. When I was still a drinker, I loved Oyster City beer. So if you drink and you don't feel like you have a problem and you enjoy alcohol, you should drink Oyster City because it is an amazing brewery. Great beer.
I remember it tasting unique but good.
Yeah. I'll give them a little free ad. No one has to pay me. They treated us well.
Yeah,
They've allowed us to do comedy there for like 2 years now.
Yeah, they are not the villains of this story
At all.
It was
Oyster
just
City's.
the-
I'm basically just trying to talk them up because like I'm about to say some things that might make you go like, I don't want to go to a place where things like that happen.
If this is a fighting game, Oyster City is just the stage. Like you don't get mad at the stage because of the
Right.
They're just the arena in which this happened.
Yeah, and so basically I'm doing the open mic and a group of people came in and they all seemed cool. Like they had a vibe about them. They're all in a good mood and they're laughing it up and they're playing cornhole and they came inside and then one of them signed up on the open mic list and I instantly was excited. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like they're comedians or at least one of them is.
Real quick, as just a quick descriptor, if you're about to go to college and you're looking at brochures, this is the group of kids in the like.
So,
like,
100%.
These are those kids.
These are the counselors at a non-denominational Christian camp.
Yes.
Like, for sure.
This is the cast of Zoom.
Yes. They all went to school with Even Stevens. And they're all really nice. And so I'm hosting. And I'm like doing crowd work with them. And I'm trying to get to know them. And we're having fun. And we're laughing it up. And then I asked them like what they were in. Like I was like, oh, y'all local? And they're like, no. And I was like, oh, you're a comedian? She was like, yeah, kind of, whatever. And I was like, oh, where y'all from? And they're like, Los Angeles. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, that's awesome. I was like, what are y'all in town for? And they're like, we're on tour. And I was like, oh, y'all like in a band? And they're like, no, we're actors. We're in a play that's like touring the country or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's badass.
Yeah.
So they're artists. Like, that's cool. And I even kind of talked to them about the AI thing with the actress stuff. And I was like, it sucks. They're coming for all of our jobs, and all this shit. And they were cool. And then they liked me. They liked, I can't remember who opened.
Ryan Jetton.
Yes. They liked Ryan Jetton. They liked Ross. Ross was next. They liked Ross.
Ross Richard. They liked him.
And then, is it Richard?
Well, I grew up with some people I went to school with that had that same last name. It was pronounced Richard.
I bet you it is. I've been saying things like Ross Richard.
No, it's definitely not Ross Richard.
Ross Richard. He looks like his last name would be Richard.
Yeah.
He's got like a Richard mustache.
Whatever that means.
You know, like it's his vibe. It's the kind of shirts that he wears. Like Richard
He's one of the
goes with his like whole vibe.
The
you know?
episode
like,
of King of the Hill when Bill Dauterive goes to like Louisiana to his like family and shit, and they're all like, sorry, that fucking hurts. But all right, I'm gonna try to focus. They're all like these like old South antebellum people.
Yeah,
he seems like he's one of them.
But yeah, no.
That's
so
Ross.
They
Richard.
They liked me. They liked Ryan. They liked Ross Richard, and then the next comedian. Well, we won't name names of everybody that ate it or didn't have good sets.
But
let's say a first name. They didn't like Patrick.
Yeah.
They were not fans of Patrick.
Patrick said a word, and as soon as he said that word, it was like a balloon popped.
Yeah, they're from Los Angeles and they're
Yeah.
actors. That means I would guarantee you 65% of their friend group is probably gay.
Yeah.
Like, so then what happened was Ryan Davis gets on stage.
Yes, he does.
And Ryan Davis starts doing his... We're going to post the video, too. We're putting the video at
Oh,
the
that's
end of this
right.
episode.
We do have I forgot about that.
I'm putting the video up on the end of this episode. But
Claws, man. Anyway.
basically, Ryan gets on stage. He's doing a bunch of jokes about his ex-wife. And then this lady gets upset in the Los Angeles group. She's upset that he's making so many jokes about women. That's how she's viewing.
Which, to be fair, he is.
Yeah.
But we are not like This doesn't take. We've seen Ryan do.
Yeah.
Like to us, nothing untoward is happening.
Yeah, and also I've seen these jokes kill before.
Yeah.
So I didn't think anything of it, and then she was obviously upset, and then he tried to change the subject, so he switched to a different joke, and then it didn't work, so he was like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna keep talking about my ex-wife.
Yeah, which, when he said that, got a laugh.
Which is...
Because it was just funny.
And also, bro...
this didn't work the first time.
As a comedian, made me kind of respect him, where I'm like, he tried to go... You ain't gonna tell me what I'm gonna do.
like when he said that, it was funny. Like I think everyone laughed at that.
That was great. So then he keeps going into jokes, but I think, because also I think his next set of jokes he was gonna do aren't like they're funny. Like they said, it was gonna be about how his wife never shit in 10 years that they're together. So, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
So he, I think mainly her madness came out of the fact that he went, no, fuck that, I'm going to do what I want, and that got a laugh, and then he goes, then I think it's like that he cut her down a size by going back to the jokes that kind of bothered her too.
Yeah.
And then she kept heckling him, and then, because she was like, move to something else, whatever, and then he straight up just goes, shut up, bitch.
And, bruh.
That's when it started.
Like, it was one of those things where it was like, I don't know what's about to happen, but nothing will be the same after what just happened. Like, there is going to be a revolution.
Yeah, no, 100%. And fucking...
I thought something happened to the video. No, nothing happened. I thought something did.
God. For a second, I was like, our feet have been this close to each other this entire podcast. I was like, on camera, it's like, they've been playing footsie for 45 minutes?
I don't think they actually have been that, like, I think ever since
were.
he came over here and started doing that, and I've just been like...
I looked down, I'm like, man, we're almost touching toes over here.
It's like Alabama, Mississippi.
But, fucking,
Oh, the fight.
Dude, so so he says, shut up, bitch. And then next thing you know, she's like, blah, blah, blah. And then her friend, this guy sitting next to her, is like, hey, hell no, you ain't going to call my friend a bitch, whatever.
Yeah,
and
like, cause I will say, understandably, we all see this as like, this is a stand-up comedy performance or whatever. But when you break outside of the performance and say to a person, shut up, bitch, it's kind of like, all right, now you're inviting okay, now you've just said shut up bitch to my friend. Like, this isn't like I'm watching a Shakespeare play and someone says it. Like,
Ryan Davis says he knows where he fucked up and he shouldn't have said that. And because also I know Ryan Davis is the type of person that if someone told his girlfriend shut up bitch, he'd be like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, he would go off. So this dude gets mad. He starts defending her. He's like, no, man. And Ryan Davis is like, dude, she's been talking through my whole set. He goes, I don't give a fuck. You going to call her a bitch, all this shit. Da, da, da. And then this dude in the audience at the bar is like, hey, man, let's just all chill out. It's just a comedy show,
dude. An unrelated third party, by the way.
Dude.
He steps in.
I saw him this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about that off camera. I'm not going to give up people's information and shit. I don't know his name or anything. But anyway. But, He's coming to the show Saturday at the Crescent.
Hell yeah.
Crescent Theater Saturday. Yeah, because this will be out Friday.
Yeah, you'll have time to get tickets.
You have time. If you're listening to this today, for you, because this is Thursday night. So if you're listening to this today, which is Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, October 11th, is the Crescent Theater. We have a comedy show there. He's headlining with Corey Mack. It's $15. We have all local openers. It's going to be a great show. The point is, if you're listening to this Friday or Saturday before 7 p.m., you haven't missed it. 7 p.m., October 11th, you be there. $15. You come see a great comedy show ran by Whippersnapper Comedy, Mobile, Alabama. The point is, this guy who's going to be doing what you should be doing, going to the Crescent Saturday, he's the unrelated third party sitting with his girlfriend at the bar, and he starts going like, "No, man, it's just a comedy show, dude. Like, just y'all chill out." And then that dude turns to us and like, "Fuck you, man." He's just like, "Man, fuck you." He called my girlfriend a bitch or whatever. Until he's going up to he's like, "Man, fuck you, man." And then they both start standing up, and they're like going towards each other, and people are trying to break it up. Like the women are like holding their men back or whatever. And then my favorite part, dude, it was the funniest part of the whole change, is when the dude from Los Angeles is getting pushed out the door by his whole group of friends. And then also Ryan Davis snuck in another bitch in there, which is hilarious. No one noticed this. There was so much chaos happening in the room that the blonde one on her way out started like talking to Ryan while everyone's like focusing on the fight. I look over and she's like trying to talk to him. He's like, "Shut up, bitch." Like,
oh my God.
Damn. He doubled down.
He did.
He doubled down.
Shit.
So, anyway.
I didn't know this because I left.
Should I bleep out his last name?
Considering who?
Ryan Davis.
I don't know. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Maybe I should.
We'll
I have
see.
to edit this here in a second. But anyway, point is, goddamn, they almost get in a fight, and then they're pushing the dude from Los Angeles out the door, and the fucking guy, the unwarranted third party guy, he literally just stands up out of his chair, like with his chest out, and looks at the dude and goes,
"Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Everybody calm down. It's not a big deal. I'm just telling you this. Everybody relax. Hey, look, let's relax. Let's relax. I'm sorry, man.
Woo, Ryan!
Alright, okay. Go ahead. Alright.
Why you move out of the way?
"Fuck Morris Day."